There we go. Oh. So, I don't know what's being heard or not here. So, I'm just going to have a quick check. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely hunky-dory. I think everything's working fine. So we are gonna skip into it. Hello for anybody out there currently watching my stream. So what is happening here? I don't want that. I want something that's saying that I'm currently online. Why is it saying that I'm not online? It says I'm live. What's happening? What's going on? I don't want to discover other people. I want mine. Streaming the first. See, it's saying I'm streaming. And now it's saying it's... No, yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay. Right, so... We're just gonna jump straight into it. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Now for anyone that can't tell, I am very ill. And I have been ill for a few days now. But I'm bored. I've been tucked up in bed. So I've decided to come on and actually do a bit of a stream. It's a game I've never actually played. If you hear any noises like that, just ignore them. I'm drinking a lot of fluids to try and keep myself going. Yeah, it's a game I've never actually played. And with how I'm feeling, I don't really want to be just playing something hardcore. I want to... I just want to play something that's really, really like relaxing and just something that's not going to involve a lot of thinking. So the best thing I can do is just play something. It were either like this or say like Crash Bandicoot or something. And I decided I want to try something I've never played, so we're just gonna do this one. It looks nice. So it's about foxes, which are like wood doggos. So we're just gonna see what the game's about, actually. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's snowing. Oh. I don't know how it's being picked up. By the way, it has been a very long time since I streamed. So, if anyone is watching, which, if they are, by all means say hi. If not, then... Okay.
Are you awake?
Ooh.
I thought I heard you get up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
What's all this?
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
Okay.
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life.
Okay, that's
I saw
something
a
really nice
fox
when it's doing it.
on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried.
Right.
Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head.
Well, it's a cute fox.
She was running in the windy snow,
Oh, it's a
looking
she.
for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
Oh, I can zoom in.
I don't know. It was just a dream,
wanna see
Rachel.
these foxes' eyes.
They're not meant to make
No,
sense.
come back, fox.
A lot's
Stay.
happened the past couple days,
Hey.
that's all.
Oh, let me have a look. I want to see. Ah, there we go.
Well, if you're not
now
going to
that's just
sleep
gone creepy.
anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
this is what happened. I'm a fox. I'm on some sort of snowy peak. I have no idea what I'm doing. But we're just gonna go for a walk, I guess. You know what? I don't even remember ever owning this game. I think I got it with a Humble Bundle months ago. But this is... Hey, Foxo Jumpo. And Foxo Runner. And it was one of them games that I just blatantly ignored. Hey! Oh, I could double jump. That was pretty cool. See, I wish more games were like this for the art style. It's a really nice art style. Kind of reminds me of like Journey and is it Flower? But yeah. I really don't know though. Oh, I heard something. Oh, what's this? Oh no, no, oh no. How do you sniff?
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh no. I didn't want to see that. That's not nice. That poor fox. It's only a cub. I'm guessing we're going to
She
end up
couldn't
finding
stay
more.
though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she
So
took
that
that
one of
path.
hers.
She followed it
Oh.
towards something ancient.
That's
Something
just
with answers.
awful. Okay, now that were nice. That were a really, really nice transition.
The fox looked high
Game
and
should
low,
be more like this.
searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree.
So I guess we get to collect these.
It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
So these flashy things. Oh, rabbits! I think. Rabbits! Come back! I don't want to kill you. I just want to run with you and play. Let's play. Oh, actually, not their hairs. Because they're pretty big. And then we've got a bird somewhere. That's a shadow of a bird. Okay. So, I'm guessing I've just got to keep going down. Zombies. Any more? I'm not sure if the game's looking a little choppy on the stream. I don't really see why it would do. Because it's running button smooth. So there's light sources over there. What's this? Okay, that's a table knocked over. Is this just like an exploring game? This is gonna be like Journey, I can see it. Ooh, what's this?
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once.
Find something?
When I was in the 4th
Is that
grade.
a boat?
You know how my life was around then.
Huh.
I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hand as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
I still remember one of my favourite toys, and it was something my dad crafted. He made me a wooden sword. He actually made me a sword. But I was, as you can imagine, I was a tearaway as a kid, and I loved swords, so he made me one. Dig away.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
He's
Wasn't
a choo-choo.
he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
There's really a lot to appreciate with this game. Well, let me up. Here we go. Okay, so jumping's a little anti-gravity. Other than that, it's a really, really nice game. And I'm guessing we'll just keep following these star things. It's kind of one of them games where you don't really have a main objective, I don't think. You're just going from wherever you feel to wherever you feel.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different.
What's this one?
They made fun of how far away I
Hey,
lived.
it's Tank.
Called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I've pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure.
Nice.
I'm sure.
We've got some old stuff. Oh, that's an actual ice tank. That's pretty cool. Okay, I actually have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing now. I thought it was over here. Maybe roll. I actually don't have a clue. Oh, there's a star up there. I guess now I'm gonna make my way up there. So, up here. Come on, Fox, you got this. There we go. Right jump. I think we need to be hiring you for Olympics. it's a ducky. It's a ducky. Ah, there's another. I'm not gonna die if I jump off here, am I? I don't want to find out. Yeah. And I know the checkpoint's nowhere here. What's this? Yeah, for anyone who knows me, knows that I suffer from chest infections quite a lot. I'm guaranteed I get at least one a year. What's this? It's like a park place with another slide and like a mushroom table. Oh, there's something over there. I'm missing all sorts here. Oh god. Come on. Oh, sit easy. There we go. Let's get this star. And then we're going to have a look at this. Dig away.
The older I got, the more I withdrew.
What's that?
I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look
at us. Are these just made out of ice?
Well, you count renting in an overpriced city.
These
it's as close as we can get for now.
Like memories kind of things? Because there's a few different ones knocking about. Come on. No, yeah, go. No! Come on. Oh, don't tell me I've got to go all the way round. I just want to climb it. That's what you get for being curious. Let's climb up here. Come on! Don't be giving me this. You're a fox. Foxes can normally climb. And again. Right, how am I going to get up there? Can I skyrim it? Yeah, you can. Hey. Right, where's the next one? 'Cause I'm guessing I should have gone for that. Like, hook thing. But then there's a car over here. Or what looks like a car. Ah, there's more stars. Yeah. There we go. So there's a star there. Let's try and get that one. Ah, I missed. Ah, anything over there? Where? I haven't been there before. No, but there's stars here. These look like big stars. So we'll just being like running around edges. Okay. Oh look, what's this? More rabbits. No, come back. Look, I'll walk up to you. How does that sound? No? What have we got over here? Because now I'm purely just following stars. Again. I'm presuming they're indicating memories. Oh, we're in a field. A different field. Oh, God, this game is absolutely gorgeous. Right, so there's something here. Let's scratch this.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue.
Yeah, sounds like
We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes,
Didn't do that.
hide roadkill in people's
They
garages,
definitely didn't do
break
that.
windows of the barber shop in
Didn't do
Anchorage.
that.
My dad was furious, but he
Okay,
was so
maybe I
busy
wasn't
working
pumpkin.
he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Nope. One thing that everybody forgets when like the parents are starting up a business, they haven't always got time. That doesn't mean that they don't love you, not by a long shot. It just means they're trying to do their best to provide for you. So, all that. What's flutterbite? How do I flutterbite? What's a flutterbite? I don't know what the flutterbite thing was. Oh, are they flutterbite? Oh, I've got flutterbite. Oh, with you. Can I have my flutterbite back? Thank you. I want to get these. Okay, so the police car maybe? Right, so they're going to go back, which is completely fine. There's a school board or something here and I completely missed it. Otter Lake? Huh. Right, flutterbys. Because by the sound of things I've got to go back. Oh, missed! No, I need to get all the stars. So I'm now going to go back. Because it'll be just my luck. I don't get all the stars, and it turns out I need to collect them all. Which means that I've got to go back halfway across the map just to get one. Right. So I'm now up here. There's my butterflies. So I can still double jump, which is good. Right. What's this? Okay. to be going down there or do I need to be going up? No. Come on, Skyrim it. There we go. Oh my god. Flying fox. See? Always better to explore. I don't think I'm going to get there. Oh, okay, we can have a look. No, that's just a tree. Head for here and get these floodabouts and get these floodabouts. And then we'll see what else is next.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was going to be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
So there's some flybys here. Why did I need that one then? Oh, I'm probably missing something. I don't know. But that's obviously the car that is referring to. What if we could stack them? I mean the butterflies, by the way. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can stack them. So that explains why I need to get that one up there. So, I'd be better off going for them ones first, then these, then the last ones. Let me get rid of them. Just makes it easier, doesn't it? So this is like Journey in that regard. First one. Just got to remember not to jump now for the next couple of minutes. I've got lots and lots of flutterbys. Oh, there's a star there. No. How did I miss that? Through the tunnel. Oh no, can I? Let me up, quick, quick. Question, how am I supposed to? Oh, I get it. Never mind. Oops, it easy. second wall. Hey, there we go.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was, and I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Well, Foxy did it. Yeah. You did good.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happy. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years.
So
I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me.
Steam.
Why did I do that?
Things that I'm guessing
There's
got
one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Maybe it's symbolic. Okay. Right then, so we're just gonna pause it for a second and come back to it once I've made sure everything's updated. Okay, we're back. Let's crack on with this, shall we? Oh, stars. What? Oh, okay. Nope, 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 no, there we go. Ah. Oh. I don't even know what else I'm supposed to be doing. Is this even the right way? I'm guessing so because there's the doofer and the bob. What's this? Oh, God. Completely ran past it.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses.
Yep.
Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
What is what noise? Oops. What's this? See, that's something over there. Oh no, it's just the tree. Just the trees. Obviously there's something over there I need to get. I'll figure out how to get up there in a second. I just want to make sure there's nothing else down here for me. I don't think there is. You never know. You never know you're looking a raffle. So there's one there, there's one over there. Or there was. Unless this is the same one. Maybe this is the same one. I hear a crow. Oh. Come on. What you get? Ooh, lots of stars. And diggy diggy.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer.
So it's a map.
He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
And there's a giant rock
House.
over here.
I'm sure it's the same as how I left it.
Stereo!
Then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
So there's stuff here. This is where I was gonna go the first time. Is this the right way? Or is this just leading me to a dead end? Something here. Right. What have we got? So I could climb up. I could climb up there. Which I think is the way I need to. Nope. Clearly not. So we'll go through here maybe? Whoa. Ooh. We've got something there. We'll get you. We'll get you. Then... guess I've got to go down and under to get whatever this is. Ah! So I've got to eat it. Okay. Kind of makes even less sense now. So, what now? There's gonna be another one? Diving it from a distance. So there's got to be some more of these. Somewhere. I'm guessing I'm just missing them. Ah! Oh, stop. No. Yep. Oh. I've got to be missing something. Because that's where you come in. Do I need to go? Nope. Okay. I am one confused fox. I'm now even more confused because I've lost where I need to be. So I need to be over here, don't I? What was that? There's no more. I don't get what I'm supposed to. It says it needs 3. I've only got 1. So where are the other 2? Well, I'm pressing buttons and it's not doing anything. Can I shove it? Nope. Okay. I'm very, very confused. So let's not go through it. Let's go back here. We'll go round and we'll have another look. Because there's got to be something I'm missing. Is it a ruffly thing here? No. It's not that one. I actually have no idea. found one. So there's got to be some more somewhere. I can't be like completely forgetting stuff. So let's head up here. Oops a daisy. There we go. Right, there's birds. I can hear birds. I know I'm ill, but my brain's still semi-functioning, surely. Or is this just a weird metaphor? Or not? There's not always everything that you need when you're looking for something. See that? Nothing happens when I'm stood around and I press the same button. So it's something on that rock. Okay, that's an old computer. That's an old computer. Right, so there's one. So where's the other ones? Oh, it's making my head hurt. Which is not a good thing. My head is hurting a lot recently. What's over there? Anything? Oh, nothing. Nope. I am royally confused. Because it's up there where I need to be. How do I get up there? It says I need 3... What? Whatever they are. But I can't find 3 whatever they are. I can only find 1. There's nothing else around here. There's just abandoned wood. And like a map. Okay, so it's a fence. What does it say? Okay. No trespassers. Well, I'm trespassing, so deal with it. I am actually really confused here. And anybody that watches this that has played this game will probably be screaming at what needs to be done. Because I bet you it's staring me right in the face. But I'm just not seeing it. Okay. I'm seriously just not seeing it. Nothing else around. This is just taking me right back to the beginning. I can hear trees. I can hear water. Or is it just trees growing? And rustling? Oh, what am I supposed to be doing? There's trees just appearing out of nowhere now. See, there's one here. Another doohickey. We're supposed to come this way the entire time. I don't think I've ever been in this section yet. I haven't, because there's stars. Look, another one. go try and nab it somehow. That's 2. What's this?
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we had always used behind the house.
Lots of them.
We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window.
Okay.
I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful.
So there's this.
As the sun set,
other one.
my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle.
Okay, what was that?
I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
And dig again.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
So, obviously I've got to get there somehow. And I'm guessing I've got to basically chain up from pillar to pillar to do it. So I need to start off up here. Don't I? Yep. And get these. I still have no idea what these stars are for. It'll probably make sense in a little bit. Anything up here? No. Nope. Okay. Ah! Bloody thing double jumped. I thought it let me. Nab it. Got you. Okay, now what? I thought I were another one then. So something's just gone crunch. But what? Have I done it all backwards? I can't have done. Surely I can't have done. I've got to go back all the way over there? No? I really don't know. This is very different to Journey in that regard. Journey kind of held your hand, but at the same time didn't. Whereas this one's not holding your hand in the slightest. More stars. So I'm guessing I'm going in the right direction. Otherwise it wouldn't have these here. Because the thing's over there though. Trees, more trees. Even more trees. Is this the right way? Or is this the way that I started? Because where's the thing gone? It's over there, see? That's all the way on the mountain. I don't know how you get up there. You must have to go round. Okay. I'm really confused. So it looks like there's a boat over there. Yep. See, now I look like I'm closer to this thing than I was ever before. So maybe this is the right way. Wait, if I just come around in a big circle, because all this looks familiar. Oh, this looks familiar. Etch sketch. Right. Is that fence back down here? Yeah, it is. So I think we've just come around in a big circle. It's kind of led us back here, which is fine, I suppose. Ah, no. Gonna nip through here. Nope, I'm stuck. Come on, that's it. Up and over. Here we go. Right, so now do I have to go this way and head for that? Has this changed? Looks like it has. I think. Maybe wrong. Oh, don't fall. Oh. Wait, am I now trapped? Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay, my fox is stuck. Jump! No! Get there then. Okay. That's the first snowy thingy. But I still don't get where I'm supposed to go. Because it says the thing over there. Look, that's where the thing is. But I've just come around in a big circle by it looks like. And there's no helpful hints. Or guides, or... So how am I supposed to get there? I don't get what the 3 doofers are for. Pressing buttons isn't doing anything. I know I can get help? No? No. So the D-pad basically just steers the fox. The analog sticks don't do anything apart from move the camera and move the fox. The trigger buttons don't do anything. A jumps. B digs and nabs the weird balls. Y does nothing. And X just basically allows me to walk or run. So... it's there. How do I get there? I am majorly confused. And I don't want to run around again. So there's got to be a way of doing it. So I think I need to go up and to the left. So those 3 things have to have activated something. Otherwise they wouldn't have got you to get them. So something grew. I heard trees grow. The question is what grew? What allowed me to get up here? I'm not seeing anything. Oh! Oh, was it the vine things that moved? Oh, I get it. With these. It was these. Oh god. There's a creature there. But I want to get this star first. The other star that's up here. Parkour.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed,
That's
like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry.
Not another one.
For everything.
This game. Right, you're dead. Come at me. I'm gonna mess you up. I don't care. You don't kill 2 pups and then expect to live. You die. Ow. Give me the stars. I'm having him. Don't know why, I'm tilting my head while I'm doing this. Trying to see if I can see it a little different. Come on, Fox. Keep running. We'll catch a perpetrator. Where's he gone? There's still hope. There's still 1 putt remaining. Explain what these stars actually for at some point. You get these because these are to
I need to go to bed.
Signify stuff.
I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Okay. So I've now got to go up and over the mountain. It's not really saying anything else, so I guess I've just got to keep going. Yeah.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Right, so we're now going to hear a story about a mother. I've actually got a direction in which I need to be going. Head for the light. That looks like a deer. What the hell? Where you go? Let's go back here.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds. And it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes, while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
I don't even know if we're getting near end of the game or what. It's not really explaining. I know it's just a little walking thing.
I think we both have always loved animals. And for me, that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
That's a deer.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. Life got worse and worse, and at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
Where'd you go?
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
Elks. Well, yeah, deers.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
Hi.
And I'm glad you're part
Hello,
of mine.
friends. Hello, spiky friend. Can I ride you? No? No. Families. Oh, babies. I just need to find my babies. Have you seen my babies? Anybody? Come on, Foxy. Keep running. Nice simple platform here. Oh, get up. Camera. Work. Thank you. Sensitivity is really slow on this. So it's not the best for making sharp turns when you need to. More stars! So I've got 100 now. No, I've got more than 100. Next part. Getting really
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began.
Okay.
It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
So that's what it's referring to about the first tree. It's like, this is kind of like the animal in the Farthing Wood. There's a star there. There's a bunch of stars there. Am I supposed to make my way down? Anything here? Nope. I hope I don't get stuck if I go down here. Muddy! I really hope the last cub's not dead. I'd like it to have an happy ending. And so far, this poor fox has had its entire life ripped apart. Let me guess more of the story.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Looks like the house over there.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened.
Oh no.
I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Not a good thing to do, was it? So where am I going now? So there's a stone there. I think. Might be wrong. No, there's a couple up there. So how do I get up there? Oh, getting a numb bum. What? Oh, that was the moon. Reflecting. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go over here by the looks of it. So we'll go in the right direction. Alright, what's this? Okay. We need this fox on Olympics. Gold medals all the way.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
I'm hoping it's going to explain how he died. Did he die of old age? Did he die of an accident? Did he get mauled to death by a wolf? Is the moral of the story? Don't have kids? Okay. Oh no. All my cameras.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland.
Oh no.
She couldn't go home anymore.
Aww.
She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward.
Oh no. No.
My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
This game's
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, could it do for us?
This really stinks. I hate the fact that really upset me. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve it.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it.
No, death sucks.
More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
If it had been a human with kids, then I'd have been upset, yeah, don't get me wrong. But when it's animals, I don't know. Kind of just cuts a little deeper. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going up here. Am I? Oh, is she just gonna lay down? First tree awakens and gently asks if there's one last message a fox wants to tell her children. She replies back. Can't type.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Oh, 6 months later. Okay. This is different. Okay. Can I flip the light switch on? How do I leave the room? I'm guessing that's Daddy Dearest. Maybe? No? Okay, why does this look so goddamn creepy? So there's a baby on the way. Moving boxes. You have to go to the fridge. No? What's in here? Is that a smashed up TV? Oh, what is all this? It's the fox. Oh. I don't get it. Do I need to go out the front door? Okay. In the shed. Perhaps. With a car. That's the pickup truck. Is this his old house? Oh, this is his house. This is where he lived and grew up. Okay. I don't get it. Is there anywhere I'm supposed to be going? Am I just going for a random walk? Outside the house? I'm gonna see the fox. Or am I just gonna randomly walk off into wilderness and never come back? So I can run. And I can jump. So I can't jump off the cliff edge. That's obviously the boundary gate. And I can look at stuff more closely. Ladders. Okay. I'm slightly confused. Okay, tell a lie, I'm very confused. Fence gate again. Fenced in. Can't climb rocks. Can I go this way? Something over here for me, maybe? I'm hearing stuff. Fireflies. There's a tent. That's the tent that you slept in. Is this down memory lane? Can't go down there. So, do I go over here? Well, that's back at the house. Is it? That's an old shed. Okay, that scared the living daylights out of me. Anything down here for me to explore? No? So... Oh, I'm confused. There's an owl. I can hear an owl. Fence. Yep. All the way across. So, looks like this is the boundary line. So there's nothing here. I don't go up. I can't go up. Can't go round. This ain't making sense. I get that's the tent. But there's nothing else here. That's the shed with the car. Is it? Yeah. And I'm stuck. Okay. I'm royally confused. Okay, crickets. I can't go any further than that. So I've basically just explored the entire boundary. Can't get in there. So there's got to be something in the house. And I'm getting a really, really bad feeling. I'm getting a super, super bad feeling. Jesus Christ, how tall is he? Right. Can I get back into bed? I'm confused. I've got my diploma. Is that his dad? That looks creepy as all hell. That's the fox. There's wind whistling. Toaster? I don't get it. Massively confused. Breaker box? No. Okay, completely stumped. I'm stumped. I have no idea what to do. I've basically explored everything. Apart from inside the truck. But then there's no point. Okay. There's nothing else here. sleep on the truck if I have to. There's the rest of the house. That's the back of the building. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's a button and a barrel. Is that what it's saying I need to do? It's saying I need to go. Do I go back here to right? Right, I'm with you. Something in the tent. So where's the tent? So I've been walking around here like a complete loony looking for this tent, and the tent's been here. I've already looked at the tent. Do I have to sit down? Do I go inside? Okay. Oh,
what the hell?
It's a fox! No, no, don't run away. No, come back. Come here, Foxy. It's not the end of the world. If you're here, then that means there's good things. There's a fox leading me to my first tree. Oh, please say it's leading me to its cubs. That it's actually with them. Come on, fox, be nice to me. Let this be an happy ending. I'm seeing things over there. It's just the water. Where are you going, fox? Where's it leading me? Okay, I've got a vibration, but I don't know where that even came from. Okay, I think the computer ramping up like a loony. Jesus. It's supposed to be rendering, needing to render a hell of a lot. Fuck, I can feel it through my desk. Come back! Don't leave me. It's the first tree.
What is this?
It's led me to the first tree. not the destination that defines us, but the journey to that destination. I'll never forget you. Oh, yay. Oh. Oh, that were really good. Nah, seriously, that is a phenomenal game. Oh, you should be proud of your sons. Yeah, that is. I can't praise it enough. Yeah, it was awful about the whole foxes, but it all symbolised everything. It's about even though you've lost stuff or lost someone in your life, your life's not always like your life's not over. You keep going. You keep going. Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh. That literally was so good. And it's a short, sweet little game. Graphically beautiful. There's only one objective. I still don't get the whole stars, but yeah. Yeah, no. There's not many games that take me aback like stuff like this has. Just like with Journey and Flower and games like that, it's definitely in that category. If you just, it's like an emotional roller coaster kind of game. Yeah, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I really did.